everybody, and welcome to episode 43 of the Tottenham Way with Tottenham Hotspur. Welcome to the FA Cup final as we take on Liverpool at Wembley, looking to secure the league and cup double. Let's have a look at how both teams got to today. And Liverpool's run to the FA Cup final was nearly over before it even started, as they drew with Cardiff thanks to a late equaliser and beat them on penalties in round 3. Then they beat QPR away from home in round 4. Then again, they got through with a penalty shootout. Stoke this time scoring the late equaliser, but Liverpool winning on penalties. Then they beat Hull in the quarter-final by 3-2. And then they demolished Crystal Palace by 4-1. Their first Premier League opposition in the semi-finals to make it through to today's final. Whereas we faced Premier League opposition right from the word go as we beat Nottingham Forest by 5-1. Then we squeaked past Leicester at the end of extra time in round 4. Round 5 saw us make a trip to the Valley and beat Charlton by 4-0. We won by the same scoreline in the quarter-final as we beat Wrexham. And then in the semi-finals we beat Liverpool's neighbours Everton by 2-0 to set up today's final. And looking at the head-to-head, since this series began, we have a slight edge over today's opponents, but only just. 4 wins and 3 losses, 3 draws in there. Obviously the draw is out of the question today in the final. 11-8 are the goals, so there aren't that many goals scored in this game, although we did beat them in the Carabao Cup, as you can see, in 2026. But our more recent record has been very, very tight indeed, and I expect it to be the same today. So here are the 2 starting lineups for the FA Cup final, as we start with Turbin in goal. Porro, Branthwaite, Van der Ven, Udogie, Sarr, Bergvall, Maddison, Kudus, Rogers, with Solanke leading the line. As Liverpool start with Banadrosvili in goal. Bradley, De Bast, Van Dijk, Kirkez, De Cat, McAllister, Gravenberg, Salah, Gakpo, with Alexander Isak leading the line. 6 changes Liverpool have made from their final Premier League game. We have made just 1 change to the starting 11. And that was because Kai Havertz was cup-tied and cannot play at Wembley today. But can we lift the FA Cup? Can we right the wrong of last season? We didn't show up in the final last year against Newcastle. Well, we did, and it was a little bit too late to do so. Today has to be the opposite. Against Liverpool, can we win the double? For the first time since we won the title last time around, 1960-61. We won the double that year as well. We do have a decent record in the FA Cup final. Let's hope it carries on today, although Liverpool have a better record than we do. They have been to this final many more times. Steven Gerrard at the Millennium Stadium against West Ham. What a final that was, as Mohamed Kudus breaks down the field early doors and Kirkez says no. And he might go into the book. I mean, he's been given a final warning. We've only played 34 seconds. Jesus. I'm hoping that the Premier League win will give the confidence today. Liverpool finished 4th in the table in the end. They were miles away from us. But this is Wembley. There is no place for people to not appear on the day. Branthwaite will hopefully just whack that ball down the field. But he plays it short into Kudus. Don't get yourselves in a bit of a muddle, lads. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. As De Bast has got the ball into Van Dijk. Come with it. Bradley. In towards Gravenberg, round the corner, good interception from Papsar, but can't take the ball away. Gakpo tries to get beyond Pedro Porro a little bit too easily. Isak up against Branthwaite in the middle. Gakpo trying to get the touch away. Ball into the centre, Gravenberg off the post and cleared by Mickey van der Ven. That is the first real sight of goal that either side has had inside 15 minutes. Hopefully that will be the catalyst to wake us up, because we haven't really got going yet. Morgan Rogers down the left-hand side, driving towards the penalty area. Will he get a shot away? He will, but he'll just play it against De Bast, who's right in front of him. in front of those Tottenham fans, although it's half Liverpool fans, isn't it? Because I just realised it's red, and I don't like red. As Van Dijk plays it into the Bast, looking for Bradley. Oh, Morgan Rogers is intercepted. Can he get away? They're getting back quickly at him. Bradley with the challenge. Should we have made more of that? Probably. But we did not. And it's going to be a yellow card for Connor Bradley. And it's going to be in Lucas Bergvall territory. Can he score at Wembley to put us in front in the FA Cup final? Ball off the top of the wall and over the bar. Can we score from the resulting corner? Mohamed Kudus with it. Ball into the penalty area. No one's risen for it. James Maddison will pick it up on the edge of the box, though. Sends it back towards goal. And it goes behind for a goal kick. It's lacked a bit of quality so far. About half an hour in now, though. Mo Salah picking the ball up. Plays it in to Cat. On to Gravenberg. Don't get attracted to the ball. That's it. Kirkez in towards Gakpo. Looking for a ball to Gravenberg in the middle. Gonna try and close him down if you can. Ball's gone across the penalty area. McAllister puts it in. Liverpool lead after 28.5 minutes. God damn it. There's man unmarked in the middle of your penalty area. And that is pretty criminal. There was a man at the back post who was unmarked as well. It is poor defending from us. The Liverpool lead. Bit of encouragement from me. Come on. As I mentioned, not many goals happen in this game. In recent history, that Carabao Cup game was an outlier to everything, really. We battered them on the day. Are we going to be denied for the second straight year in the FA Cup final? I really hope not. As Isaac comes through the field, surrounded by Tottenham defenders, and then Pedro Porro just picks it up and says, thank you very much indeed. Dominic Solanke's down on halfway. Got to get a hold of them, referee. Because they are just taking people out. Thinking about bringing Xavi on. That's probably for Morgan Rogers at this point. Rogers was a little bit of a doubt, but he plays. Xavi will eventually come on now. Kirkes should go into the book as well. So that's both fullbacks in the book now. But it's getting silly. We've got to do something with the set piece. James Maddison with it. Swinging it low, looking for Kudus. Nice ball to Van der Ven. And then the long pass back. That's going to be fixed in the next patch, surely to Christ. As Pedro Porro picks the ball up. Plays it into Papsar, round the corner. James Maddison tackled, but Morgan Rogers picks it up. And we're starting to control the possession, but it's going completely the wrong way, isn't it? It's heading back towards our goal. Branthwaite will sort that out. There we go. Plays it into Pedro Porro. He's got plenty of space. Finds Kudus. Go on, take him down again. I dare you. To be fair, this time he wins the challenge. And he brings him down. Right. That should be a red card. He got away with it in the first couple of minutes. He has not got away with it there. And we will play against 10 men for 45 minutes plus another 4. What will they do? We'll have a look at that at half time, see how they react to it, Liverpool. Dominic Solanke picking the ball up on the edge of the box. I have a plan. As the ball comes into Rogers, he plays it back into Solanke. Gets a shot away. Good turn away from the goalkeeper. If we can get a goal before half time, that would make me very happy indeed, please. If not, we'll go into the second half. As I say, against 10 men. Is it 10 against 11? I mean, it's a header towards goal, but it is wide by Papsar. It's 10 against 11. The ideal scenario. Looks like someone's filled in at the moment at left back. You would think that would be a thing. Connor Bradley's on a yellow card on the other side as well, don't forget. And he's got beyond destiny like he's not even there. And what will he do with it? We've got to get to half time at 1-0 down. At 1-0 down, oh, okay. Destiny's started to lose his rag a little bit. The referee not interested in having a conversation with him, but the foul wasn't there. It was right on the line. You could see where he went down. Ball towards the back stick. Looking for Decat. No, it's 2-0. Not again. This happened last year. Will we get a reprieve from the technology? Hopefully we will, but I fear we will not. And we don't. Liverpool lead by 2-0 at half time. Goodness sake, ball towards the back stick. I mean, Again, it's just a man unmarked in the middle of the penalty area. Actually frustrating. Liverpool lead by 2-0 at half-time. Don't deserve to be 2-0 up. Really? Right, let's have a look at a change at half-time. It changes my thinking at half-time anyway. So James Maddison will come off at the break. Rasmus Højlund is going to come on at half-time. And we're going to go 2 up top. We'll have a look at what Liverpool have done in a second. And then we'll just move Papsar forward for now. I think that is the most sensible thing to do at this point. Get those two together. And let's see where we go from here. Norton Cuffy not on the bench. Decided that we needed the attacking options rather than the defensive ones. Maybe have been a mistake. Let's have a look and see what Liverpool have done. So they've gone very narrow. With Debas going to left back. Okay. So we exploit the channels. Fine. Well, we'll move on. No, we won't move on to positive just yet. We're going to have to use that width pretty well, aren't we? Ball over the top. Definitely will be a thing for the second half. Supporting runs. That's what I want. Overlap. It's both flanks anyway. Both flanks, both flanks. Might as well just try overlap and underlap. If they're going to leave the space wide, we are going to exploit it. Hopefully. Set the positivity. There we go. All right. Got a big mountain to climb. As always. Tottenham Hotspur. Making things difficult since 1882. I'll put that on a t-shirt one day. If he's not going to do it today, he ain't going to do it at all. There's the ball. Rasmus Højlund picking it up towards Solanke. Saved by the goalkeeper. You might have been better going low, Dominic. But Liverpool panicking already. And hopefully that will be the catalyst. An early goal in the second half would be ideal. As Morgan Rogers goes back towards halfway. Brantway in towards Bergvall. Round the corner for Pedro Porro. Driving towards the byline. Driving it towards goal and driving it into the back of the net. Grab that ball, Pedro. Let's go. 2-1. Couple of kick-ups while he's waiting. But that is the perfect start to the second half. Back in the game. The substitutions not really making any impact, really, because Liverpool stepped on their own toes for this one. But the ball is with Pedro Porro, and he does what he has been doing lately. Fires it across goal. And those Tottenham fans behind that goal will be ecstatic with that, as am I. Bit of praise on the field from me. Good start to the second half. Need 2 more. As the ball is with Mo Salah. Lucas Bergvall's with him. That's it. Hound them. Harass them. That's it. Come on. Bergvall driving forward. Players making their runs beyond. Bergvall trying to dance through. Gets the ball towards the far post. Could have plays it back for Pedro Porro again. Hang on. Another go. Oh, just wide. Tell you what, blimey. Pedro's woken up. As the ball has gone wide to Connor Bradley. Pressure. Where are we? Come on. Someone go towards him, for God's sake. No. Just allow him to break through the lines. Good tackle from Destiny in the end. Driving it wide towards Pedro Porro, but that's going to go out of play. Relax. Calm. McAllister round the corner. Gets the shot away. Turbine easy catch for him. Long throw. Coming in. Doesn't work in real life. Will it start working here? Be nice if it did. Flicked back to Bergvall. It's got to go in. Lucas does go in. Nobody attacks the bloody thing, though. And the ball is with Mohamed Kudus on the edge of the box. Driven towards goal. Behind for a corner. Starting to ramp up the pressure. Are the Premier League champions. First time I've had to say that. It's Lucas Bergvall with the corner. Ball into the penalty area. Oh, Van Dijk is the man that wins the header. And where are we? Where is everybody? I mean, there's 2 of them there. But they just stood there. Waiting for the ball to come. So Liverpool have made plenty of progress. 70, 80 yards into Tottenham territory. And Rasmus Højlund is the man that picks up the loose one. Fair enough. Been a crazy day so far. It continues to be so. Destiny with the ball on the left-hand side. Players running beyond him. Can he find a... Oh, my word. That's another atrocious pass from Destiny Udogie. I've seen plenty of them. Will he win the ball back? He will. Plays it across into Papsar. He gives it away. Got to look after it. Liverpool just whacking it away now. And it's going to come back at them quicker than we can clear it at the moment. Or vice versa. Ball into Papsar. Looking for a ball around the corner. It's not great. Oh! Never pass it to a goalkeeper when he's in his own box like that. Christ almighty. Asking for trouble. Mohamed Kudus, 2-2! Liverpool have shot themselves in one foot. They've now shot themselves in the other one. And Mohamed Kudus equalises on the hour. And if you're going to gift us chances like this, Liverpool, we are going to take them all day. Mohamed Kudus driving into the middle. He can't miss it, really. It's 2-2. And now it's ours to win from here. The 10 men, they finally made a change to try and stem the tide. Will it be too late? We'll have a look and see what they've done. Because I don't think they've moved Debas to centre half. That's the first thing they've done. But they haven't got a left back by the looks of it now. Doesn't look like there's one out there at least, which is great for Rasmus Højlund because there's plenty of space for him to drive into. And he gives it away. He does win it back again. Gives it away a second time. And the ball is with Gravenberg. Sends it down the field. Braithwaite wins the header. Got to control this midfield part though. Again. It's where we might bring Xavi on to do that. Dominic Solanke not doing a lot today. Hasn't done a lot. Debast looking for the pressure. Into Salah. Definitely still playing narrow. As Isak gets the shot away, deflected behind. It has become the proverbial game of chess at this point. So let's see what Liverpool have done. So they're still playing narrow. And they put Gravenberg at centre half. By the looks of it. Yeah. That's what they've done. Blimey. Okay. So what do we do from this point? Do we take off Morgan Rogers? Or do we take off Dominic Solanke? I think we're going to take off Solanke at this point. And we're going to bring on Xavi. We're just going to ask Xavi to go in there. It's the first time you will have seen 4-2-3-1 from me in years. In Football Manager's terms. Can we turn this right around now? We're in the ascendancy. No question about it. Have Liverpool got something in the locker? You would imagine they will do. But Papsar is the man that breaks down the field right now. Morgan Rogers. Xavi's with him. Goes back in towards Destiny. Into Papsar. Gives it away again, Papsar. Got to look after it, mate. Can't give them a ball away like that and expect to win this cup final. There's Destiny. There's the shot towards goal, but Salah puts it well wide. So I'm not sure where Gravenberg is playing, if I'm brutally honest. He seems to be when they've got the ball. That's it. They've changed it all around now. Thank you. Gravenberg back into midfield. I was getting confused. As the ball is with Kudus. We've got 22 minutes of normal time to play. In the sunshine at Wembley. It's a lovely day for it. Can we find a winner? As the ball is with Pedro Porro, who has been the chief instigator, really, of the fight back. He got it going. On to Van Dijk. So just keep the pressure on. Don't let them out of there. Come on. Work. I'll tell you what we might do in a second. The 4-2-3-1 is not going to last long. I'll tell you that. Frimpong's breaking down the field. Branthwaite's got to try and do something about it. And he did. We're going to take Papsar into his usual position. Put him back where he was. And then move Xavi back into where James Maddison came out of at half-time. Match them back up again in the centre of the park. See where we go from here. Plays it back into Debast. Looking wide for Gomez. On towards Decat. In towards Gravenberg. Ball through to Mo Salah. Got to be on your toes, people. As the ball is probably going to come across the front of goal. It goes back towards Gravenberg. It's a good save. There's another corner. Liverpool starting to get the ascendancy again. Szoboszlai's on. Luis Enrique asking for calm. They've kept that narrow formation though. They're still letting us have the wide areas. As Branthwaite just stands there after picking a ball up. Salah trying to go beyond Destiny. Might make a change down this left-hand side in a second. We've still got a couple of changes to make. As Szoboszlai picks up the ball inside the penalty area. Someone's got to stop the cross. Ball into the box. Good block behind by Papsar, but it's too easy. We're going to make a change going into the final 10 minutes down this left-hand side. And Bard is going to come on. Morgan Rogers stays alive for now. As the ball is with Szoboszlai. Extra time is on its way. unless somebody finds a winner. Ball into the penalty area, headed wide. Free jump. Mickey van der Ven has the ball. Patsar plays it wide into Bard. On to Morgan Rogers. Go on. Plays it back into Bard. In towards Van der Ven. On towards Papsar. Into Branthwaite. Finding a gap is the thing we're looking for. He finds Mohamed Kudus. Back into Pedro Porro. Chipping it over the top, looking for Kudus again. Can he keep it in play? No, he puts it into the side netting. Oh, he did keep it in play. He was unlucky. Go on, play it short again. I dare you. You haven't learnt your lesson. It's happened twice today that they've given it away from a kick out. And if you're not going to learn your lesson, you're going to keep being punished for it, hopefully. The ball is with Gravenberg. Oh, Morgan Rogers almost gets there. Gomez picks it up. Plays it into Debast. Gomez looking for a ball into the midfield. Picked up. And Szoboszlai brings down Morgan Rogers. Chance for the set piece then. Pedro Porro with it. Might take his time. I don't blame him. It's been fast. It's been frenetic for the last 45 minutes or so. Since half time, really. The game has come to life. For our perspective, at least. Liverpool would have been very happy at half-time. They wouldn't have been happy 5-10 minutes into it. They might not be happy 5-10 minutes from the end. Ball into the centre, looking for Rogers! Where's the keeper going? I have absolutely no idea. But we kept him on. Despite the fact he is nearly out of juice. But Morgan Rogers has potentially won the cup final. Where is the keeper going? Oh dear. I feel for him. Suzuki had the same thing last year. He was the man that was in the spotlight. And we are going to make another change. And Morgan Rogers is going to be the man that departs the scene for Mikey Moore to come on for the final 5 minutes plus added time. It changed on the red card, although Liverpool did score the second goal after the red card. But it has been a tremendous second half performance. We've got at them, and we have got our reward. And the double is almost in the bag. As Mikey Moore has got the ball, it's behind for a Tottenham corner. Those Tottenham fans will be roaring themselves hoarse. And we are in to 5 added minutes. What a way for this to bow out. What a way to finish the season. As Xavi has the ball. Just keep it now. Into the final 30 seconds. I was hoping that Rasmus Højlund might get a goal against Liverpool. Xavi is down. Free kick is given. And that should be it. What a tremendous effort. I did say, would we struggle against 10 men? The answer, no. But the ball is going to go into the penalty area. Pedro Porro will probably be his trophy time again. Will we add a fourth goal to rub salt into the wounds? Or will they just blow the full-time bloody whistle? We will find out in due course. As Porro sends the ball in, looking for the man in the middle, but it's with the keeper. Now it's at the discretion of the referee. How much more will we play? Will they roll it short? No, they will not roll it short at all. Redemption at Wembley. After last season's defeat, we had deja vu at being 2-0 down. This time, we turn it around. And the FA Cup will join the Premier League trophy next to one another, and the Tottenham logo isn't on the thing, but never mind. Pedro Porro is going to be the man to get his hands on it. And the FA Cup, for the 9th time, belongs to Tottenham Hotspur. Well timed. I like it. Fantastic stuff. What a final. In the end, 5-goal thriller. Who are all the people there clapping? I have no idea. It's Pedro Porro has that trophy, he will be delighted, as is everybody else. We saw more from the FA Cup final than we did when the Premier League was lifted the other episode. Anyway, the tail of the tape. Then Kirkes, who should have been booked inside the first minute, went off for a second booking. But De Bast put the Liverpool 2-0 up at half-time. Then we threw caution to the wind. Pedro Porro, Mohamed Kudus before Morgan Rogers with the winning goal 5 minutes from time. And of course, we have unlocked the achievement of being 2-0 down at half-time and winning. So I love it. There is the full-time result, though. The double is ours. And it has been an epic second half of the season. We lost to Inter in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. We lost to Barcelona at the end of the league phase. It didn't matter. We were already through. The last time we lost in the league was back in December when we lost to Arsenal and the bad week we had there. Other than that, it has been greens and yellows right the way through, including today. What a way for this all to bow out. 43 episodes we have done of the Tottenham way. I think we've proved that Tottenham Hotspur can and will be back towards the top of the Premier League in real life. Fingers crossed, at least. So next time, we will have something brand new for you. What will it be? Find out next time around. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.